Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Got another fresh produce coming your way. Got a really dope sample this time. I really love these strings. Kind of almost reminds me of like some bluegrass, but I mean, it's not bluegrass, obviously, but not really sure where the sample comes from, honestly, but it's super dope. So I went through and just found some chops that I like, as you do, per every beat. I like where it's sitting. I do have to go through and change some of those later on, but we'll get to that. And for the drums, I'm using DJ Pain 1's vinyl fills and just going through and chopping up the drums instead of just using pre-cut, pre-packaged drums. I don't know why I decided to do this, but yeah, just ended up going with it. And I'm going through and I'm putting a bunch of like changing the sample rate and running them through machines like MP60 engines and SP1200 engines, because I really just wanted these drums to be super crunchy. I'm at like 90 ppm, so I wanted it to be kind of like old school a little bit. So I thought running it through those engines and making them crunchier and kind of beefy, I thought it would get that feeling that I was going for. And it's just a real simple pattern. The drums and the sample itself are super compressed. Like I put a lot of compression on this beat just with the standard built-in compression on the sample editor. It does a lot of the heavy lifting. So here I'm just going through and just trying to find a pattern, something that works with the tempo. But I think a lot of what I'm doing here is a little bit too busy. I wasn't really feeling anything I was putting down here. It just seemed like super stiff. There's no bounce to it at all. And that was just an accident, like finding that string part, because I had to change the camera view and just let the sample play a little bit longer. And that's the part that I ended up using. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes that ends up happening. I mean, just little happy accidents. Sometimes you just gotta stop trying to beat the sample into submission and just let it do the work. I messed that up, so I gotta go through and fix that. But yeah, I think it sounded pretty dope, as you can kind of tell. And here's where I start really putting that compression down. You could hear it, if you heard it, it just got way louder than what it was previously. I think it brings out a whole lot more of that, like the vinyl sound of it. Just makes it sound a whole lot warmer. And now I'm just going through and I'm trying to look for a B section. Something that I think will match with that first part. I ended up using that as like the basis for this. I think it sounds pretty dope. But I still need to find like the turnarounds and all that. Yeah, and I think that sounds super fire. And for the A section, there's a lot of just natural bass from the sample and in the B section. So for the A, especially this first part, I think it needed to be beefed up quite a bit. So I went through and I found a bass line, or found a bass that I liked, and put it in the same group as the sample, which is why it's cutting off, because it was on the same choke group. But once I fixed that, went through and like found the note that the bass, or found the key that the bass should be in, and really just added it behind that first part of the first pad there that I'm hitting. That's the one that repeats. It's just something really just to beef it up. It's not even really technically a bass line, I wouldn't say, but just helps fill in that void space. Makes it sound fuller. And that pretty well does it, man. I mean, turned out to be a really dope beat. I like it. I appreciate y'all watching, man. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please write them down in the comments section. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. They're alright. There's plenty more beats to listen to on my website, jideasgotbeats.one.